Have you ever had an unexpected guest and you wish they never came at all? In this video, I'm going to tell you etiquette of hosting a guest and etiquette of visiting a host. So make sure you get your popcorn and your glass of juice and sit down and watch this video till the end. Hello my beautiful people, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia and this is Ask Jason Small. So today we're talking about a very juicy topic. This is a topic that people don't get to express themselves or how they feel about because of what people will say or how people will see it. Nigeria is a country where people can just decide to do something, wake up one morning and visit you without letting you know. You understand? And somehow, because you don't want the person to feel bad, you don't know how you can express yourself and tell the person this is how it is done. Or probably you are a guest and you went to visit someone and you did not feel happy with the way you are being treated. I believe that there is something you as a host you owe your guest, and what your guest as a guest owes you as a host. So make sure you watch this video till the end so that you avoid these mistakes or avoid being embarrassed by your visitor or your guest. So I'm going to be using my slide because I don't want to miss out on any point or any tip. Okay, so we are going to be starting from the visitor. So as a guest, what should you do when you want to visit someone? Number one, inform your host on time. Inform the person you are going to visit on time. Unless this is someone that you are close to and it is normal. Probably the person you are living in the same city with your sister. Even though you just need to inform your guests, okay? It is not nice for you to just show up unannounced or without informing your guests. Gone are the days whereby you just come and look for people unless the person is owing you money and you want to catch the person unexpectedly, or probably you want to surprise the person. But whenever you want to surprise someone, there is a way you can go about it. Probably you can go through someone to find out if the person is around, if it's going to be a good timing and all of that. And you should be that person should be close to you before you can just surprise the person, visit without informing the person. So let your host know that you are coming to visit them. Tell them the date, give them time, and you can inquire to know if that time is fine with them. Inquire from them if they are going to be around or what time will work best for them. And then when they let you know, you make sure you stick to a time that works for the both of you. Then secondly, try and have something light. Gone are the days whereby you just go and visit somebody and expect the person to feed you till you get full. Things are expensive. We are in this Tinubu regime. So courtesy demands that you take something light at home. Okay, don't just go on an empty stomach unless you are going to visit your mother and you are very, very sure that she has food in her house. This one is even if you are going there for a short stay, or you are going there for 3 days or more. So it doesn't matter if you're just going there. Maybe there is an occasion, a birthday celebration or a wedding. Just make sure you take something light before going out so that your stomach will not start singing when you go and they don't have something for you. Because not everybody will be like you. That's one thing I would like to let you know. Not everybody will be like you. The same way you receive visitors or guests is not the same way another person will receive you. So just have that in mind. Then thirdly, don't invade your host's privacy. If you are spending the night, don't invade their privacy. Don't just stand up and walk into their bedroom or walk into their kitchen unless you are close to that person. If that person is your sister and you know that she's okay with it and everything. The person might even be your best friend, but you should know this your best friend very well to know if it is okay for you to go into their kitchen or whatever. So make sure you don't invade their privacy. Probably the person is having a conversation or a phone call with her spouse, even if the person is not married or something like that. Don't eavesdrop. Don't try to poke nose in something that is none of your business. So just make sure you respect their privacy. Before you take anything, please ask. Don't just go to their fridge and take anything. Probably there is biscuit or something like that. Stick to whatever you are being offered. But if in a case you need something, you ask. Probably you need a pad as a lady, or probably you need an item, you need something to help make your stay comfortable. Make sure you communicate that with them. I'm sorry, let me just mute this. So if you need anything, whatever you need that will help make your stay comfortable, make sure you communicate that to your host. Fifth point, be cooperative and follow the house rules if there are any. For example, in my house, when we are having food at the dining, when we are eating on the dining, there is no no phones allowed. So we're just meant to have that time, spend that time as a family time and everything. So some people might have some house rules, things they don't do and all of that. And that brings me to hygiene. Please don't go to somebody's house and just mess up the place. Try as much as possible to keep the place clean, okay? If you are doing anything or carrying out anything, just be careful so that you don't spoil any item, you don't bring any burden to your host. If you are in the toilet, you want to use anything, ask questions. For example, you can just see sponge. If you did not come with your own sponge and you need sponge, you can ask them instead of just going to pick whatever you see and use. Sometimes you can just go and pick a bucket or a bowl. You don't know if it's special for kitchen only or if it's meant to be used in the bathroom. So don't go around using things where you're not supposed to use them. And if they have house rules or something like that, make sure you respect their house rules. Then if probably they are praying, if they are if that aligns with your faith, probably you are a Christian, fine. If they are praying, you can join them and pray. Not when they are praying, probably if they invite you to, because they will not be in their bedroom praying and you just walk in and join them. I guess if they are doing it probably in the living room and you are in your room, you can feel free to join them and pray together. Okay, make sure you are cooperative with them. Now we move to the next point. The 6th point: visited your friend, you visited their city and you are like, oh please, I would just like to stay at your place for 1 week, 2 weeks or so. And then they made you feel at home. They are providing you with some items to use. And then don't overuse items, or courtesy demands that you replace some items. Let me say you want to wash your clothes and then you take their detergent, and probably after using their detergent, detergent might not go down, just probably you're staying for 1 week or 2 weeks, so probably you're using it once or twice. But things like you are taking bread, for example, I don't just know, I'm just trying to say you are taking something. Let me use pad for ladies now. You are using pad, let me say your period starts, and then you ask for pad and you use your host's pads that they provide to you. You can as well replace that pad for them. Or there are some things that are just personal. Let me say there is aside from the food they are giving to you, there are some snacks that they might have, and you mention, oh, I love these snacks, and they could give it to you, you take and everything. I think you should feel free to try and replace some items before you leave, especially when that particular thing has gone down. Maybe you use their toothpaste, courtesy demands that you replace it. You know, go just come person house, use something, the thing is almost finished, and then I think this is the right word. When you are using your host's item and the thing is almost finished, try and replace it. Don't just leave it for them like that, or go without replacing it unless you do not have the means to do that. Then the next one is do not overstay your welcome. If you are letting them know that you are staying for 3 days, let your 3 days be 3 days. Some people will just visit you, and when you make them very comfortable and make the place welcoming for them, they will be like, where am I rushing to? It doesn't mean if they give you nice welcoming, you now say, let me relax. They are very welcoming. Please be understanding. Don't assume the fact that they are being welcoming is because of, okay, you've informed them you are staying for 3 days and they've made provision for that 3 days. You don't know what the person is going through. Not everybody will be comfortable to tell you that, things are difficult. This is how we are. Or they cannot tell you, no, don't come. So they will just accept you. So make sure you stick to the 3 days that you are staying. But if something comes up, probably you are there for a job interview and you have a delay in whatever thing that is taking you there, you can as well communicate with them and apologize to them. Let them know that you are sorry that this thing is it's staying longer, you are staying longer. Apologize to them. No matter how tight the friendship is, don't just assume they will be comfortable with you staying longer. Sometimes some people will tell you, don't go, stay, please don't go, but in their mind they are saying go. So please don't be a guest that your host will start praying that you leave as soon as possible. Please. Another tip is, okay, I've mentioned it, keep the space tidy. Please try and assist, be helpful. Be helpful. Don't just feel like, you're at your friend's place, you just relax. If they are cooking, at least offer a helping hand. Go to the kitchen, let me help you with the vegetables, and don't be impulsive. Don't say, let me do the cooking, or don't overdo it. You are trying to be helpful, don't overdo it. You want to help them and cook, unless they are asking you, please, I would like to test this particular meal. I love your spaghetti, come and do it for me and everything. But if they are not asking you to come and help them cook, don't say, let me cook it for you. You now go and cook what the person's husband cannot eat, or what they cannot eat, or is not their own standard. So you are the one you're the one visiting, so you just have to bend to their own style. But if there is something you don't like taking, so probably you're allergic to something, or you don't know how to eat that particular thing, you can let them know and then opt for something easier or something that will not be a burden to them. Let me say they're making their native food that day and you're not okay with it. You just tell them that you don't know it, and you, in as much as you love to try it, but you prefer tea and bread or anything else available. Don't make the person start making another meal for your sake. I think it's very, very important. You can help if the people you are visiting have kids and everything. You can play with the kids, spend time with them. It is really going to help you and help your guests very well. Then lastly, be self-sufficient. Okay, be self-sufficient in the sense that you are going to someone's space, you know what things that you'll be needing. Go with as much as the items you need. If you know you need this and this and this, that, don't go there and be a burden. My dear, the economy is not smiling. So if you are going, try and go with as much as enough items that you'll be needing, or provisions that you need, so that you cannot you will not be a burden to your guests. The goal is to make sure they feel your warmth and they feel your presence, and you're not a burden to them. So this is that for the visitors. Again, you can communicate to them as soon as you leave. You should communicate to them that you've gotten home, you've gotten to your destination, and you've reached safely. You let them know, and make sure you thank them for hosting you. So make sure as soon as you get home, you notify them that you've reached your destination. Thank them for everything, for their hospitality, for having you, and for the time. Make sure you compliment probably their food or their house, or that you enjoyed your stay. Let them know that you really appreciate and you enjoyed your stay at their place. You can just pick one thing you enjoyed about your stay and let them know. And also you can reciprocate it. You can, if it's just a one-time visit, you can also invite them to come to your space, them to spend time. You reciprocate the visits. You let them know that please, they should feel free to come, or you invite them for dinner or lunch some other time. Another tip for the guests: when you are going, make sure you buy something. Okay, it can be fruits, it can be snacks, Okay, probably the person you are going to visit has kids. It can be toys for the kids or something like that, just something to tell them, oh, I care about you. Okay, so you can just try as much as possible to get something on your way going there. Okay, or for some people, they might not even get something, but before they leave, they offer to give cash gifts or make a transfer to their host to appreciate the hospitality and everything they did for them. So please make sure you are a good visitor or guest to your host. Now let's move to the host. Now, being a host is all about showing that you are welcoming the person genuinely. Okay, you make the person feel safe, you make the person feel comfortable. Now, if the person has done their own part in being a good guest, probably informing you that they are coming by this time, they inform you they are coming so day, and by this time, make sure you try to remember. Don't try and forget, okay? Because it's going to be awkward after someone has told you, okay, I'll be coming by this time, I'll be coming this day and this time, and then you go ahead and you just say okay and you forget. You don't try to set a reminder or help remind yourself, and then the person shows up and you are not in the mood, or you're not at home to receive the person. So it's very, very important. And if they've communicated what time they will be coming and what day, if it doesn't work for you, you should let the person know. And secondly, make sure you try as much as possible to tidy up your space. Make sure your space is welcoming. Don't just sit down, fold your hand and allow the guests to come, and then your space is untidy. It's not comfortable for someone to stay. I'm not saying you should start doing deep cleaning if you're not the person that used to do deep cleaning on a regular, but at least just make sure that the space is clean, so that the person that is coming to your house will enjoy their stay. Not the one that if the person is coming, the living room, the plate you people use to eat and everything is still where it is, just dusty, and or probably where if the person is sleeping over, the room where the person is staying, there is no clean bed sheet, or the room is stuffy or dusty, something like that. So you just clear the space, make sure where they will be staying or spending the night is very, very comfortable. Make the space airy. If you need to probably get a fan or so that they don't feel hot, something like that, you just make sure you make provision for that. Secondly, I know that things are difficult and all fingers are not equal, but try as much as possible to make something for them. Okay, if it's somebody that is just visiting one time or something like that, you can try and as much as possible to get drinks. If you can cook, if you can afford to cook, you cook. If you know the person's favorite meal or something like that, you can go that far to do it for the person if you can afford to do it. So just make sure that the person has something to eat, or you just have a snacks, or you make provision for drink. It's not when the person will now come, you will not say I want to go and buy drink, I'm coming, let me go and buy drink. So the person will not tell you, no, don't bother yourself. Please, before your guest arrives, just make sure that you have everything in place so that you people can have time, spend time, and have fun. Not when you have a guest and then you are running in the kitchen, you are doing something, you're telling them, okay, I'm coming, I'm doing this one, I'm doing that one. It doesn't make sense. If you know you will not be free, you let the person know, because the person visiting you, the person is there to spend time with you, and it takes a lot for someone to leave where they stay and to come to your place to visit you, especially when the person is just visiting you to check up on you. Okay, it's very, very important you try and clear your itinerary for that day to make sure that you have time to keep them company and discuss with them. Then another point is try and find something exciting that you people will do. You can bring out and plan for games. You can plan to take the person out to visit nice sites in your area. Especially if the person is not in that city, you can make plans. If somebody that is sleeping over, spending 2 or 3 days or a week, if you can afford it, you can make plans to take the person to a special place in that your area or that vicinity. You can also ask them what they like to do for fun. If it's to see a movie, you make plans, just make it a memorable one for the person. Okay, it is really, really nice to welcome anybody or any guest coming to your space. So just try as much as possible to find things, make plans of how you will engage them, or things you can do to keep them busy or make their stay exciting for them. Okay, there are things that you can do that you don't need to break the bank, or you don't even need to spend to carry out those things. Okay, then try and keep the phones away, except it is important. While you're having conversation with your guests, don't go and start pressing your phone or something like that. And even the movie that I talked about, you should make sure that you choose movies that will suit your guests. If you are somebody like if you are somebody that likes action movies, not time for you to start imposing your type of movie on your guests. You ask them which kind of movie do you like, or you let them select the movie they will be watching. So don't impose anything on them, or probably force them to like a particular activity. Okay, if you suggest something and they are not okay with it, don't push on, don't press on. Then the next one is, if you can afford to do this, you can have a takeaway for them. You can package something for them. Probably after eating, they said, oh, I really love this food, I enjoyed it. They can, as a guest, if you enjoy your host's meal, you can let them know. You can even go ahead and ask them for their recipe. Oh, I really enjoyed this meal, how did you make it? Can I get the recipe? It makes them feel so happy. And then on the other hand, if your guest enjoyed the meal and you can afford to give them extra to take home, please do so. Or you have what's it called a souvenir that you can give to them. You give it to them to and take home. Another thing is, you should also respect their privacy. Okay, if someone is coming to spend time in your house, make sure you give them their space. If they don't want to be disturbed, or they are in the room, don't just barge into their room or start going through their stuff, whatever they come into your house with, unless probably this is someone that you are bringing, maybe a staff you are bringing to work for you and everything, and probably you are not comfortable with some things you are seeing and you feel like you need to search them. You should seek their consent and search. But if it's a guest, a friend, a family member that is coming to visit you, please respect their privacy. Don't start going through their phones. Probably they give you their phone to charge, you now start going through their phone or their messages, or you start going searching their bags to know what they came with. Please, it's very, very important. Then walk them to the car. If they visit you with their car, you see them to the door, walk them to their car, bid them goodbye, ensure that the gate is open for them to leave and nobody in your area, or if you are living in a place, in a shared apartment, not a shared apartment, but living in a compound where you have different apartments, you make sure you see them off, and they ensure that they know their way back to where they are going to. Okay, and this just reminds me, if someone is coming to visit you and the person calls to inform you, you make sure you give the person clear directions, and you can as well call the person. It's really nice for you to call the person and say, oh, I know I'm expecting you today, I just want to call and confirm if you are still coming. The person on the other hand, the host or the guest on the other hand, you should also inform the person when you want to start coming. So make sure you see the person to the car. If the person is not driving and you can afford to take the person to the bus stop, or where the person will see taxi or something like that to continue their journey, you can offer to take them there. Okay, just try as much as possible to make them feel welcome, or make things easier for them. They shouldn't come visiting you and then they experience a difficulty or a challenge while going or while coming to send. After a while, you can call them to check up on them to see if they've reached safely. You can estimate the time they will be getting to their destination. So you don't start saying, oh, I'm the host, they came to visit me, she's meant to call me and say I have reached, or something like that. What if something happened along the line, or what if it's your call that will even save her from something? Okay, so just make sure you call them to check up on them and make sure they've reached their destination safely. It is very, very important that you you welcome people, because me speaking for myself, I make sure whenever someone is coming to see me, in short, I go all out for the person, because I feel it's a privilege and it's an honor for someone to leave their comfort zone and come to my space to see me, to check up on me and all of that. I try as much as possible to make sure the person is comfortable. I can even stop for the person to eat. Okay, so it's really a big deal if somebody is coming to visit you. So make sure you welcome them, and then don't expect the person to come with gift or something like that. Now, in as much as it is important for you to welcome your guest or visitor, it is also important that you are careful with the people you invite into your space. Your space is your safe haven. It is like a sanctuary, and not everybody is welcome. There are some people that you must have come in contact with, or you have experienced something with them, or the energy they bring around you, you are not comfortable with it. Please feel free to tell them that you cannot accommodate them, because it's very, very important. If you are expecting someone, probably a stranger, or the person is not a stranger, but you feel somehow, you can cancel. Or if you still want to let the person come, you can just pray before the person comes and pray after the person leaves, so that whatever energy the person is bringing to your space, the person lives with it, if it's not a good one, because life is too spiritual. So it is very, very important you are careful with your home. Don't bring everybody to your space. I missed this out and I thought to bring it in. Thank you. So my beautiful people, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you've learned a thing or two from this video. Please, I would like you to leave a comment in the comment section of an embarrassing moment for you as a guest or as a host, something that happened or something I mentioned in this video that you can relate to. You can leave it on the comment section. I would love to see them. Do give this video a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, please. It means a lot to me. And you can share this video so that someone out there will learn as you've done. Okay, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. For my old subscribers, I don't take it for granted. I see your love, I see your support, and I really, really appreciate. Thank you for watching this video till the end. And then for my people that would like to comment but they don't know what to type, you can leave a food emoji. Okay, leave a food emoji in the comment section. Then that way I will know that you watched this video till the end. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in my next one. Bye.